What's up, guys? It's Jay Shake Reviews, and behind me, well, if you're not a car enthusiast, you probably know what this is: a Ford Focus, but not just any Ford Focus, the base model. Now you may be asking yourself, Jake, why are you reviewing the base model? Why not the ST? Well, little thing called a manual is why. This thing has the beautiful 5-speed transmission that's I believe is in all of the other trims. So it's just an RS without the power, the all-wheel drive, the RS emblems, and the $30,000 and a bunch of other stuff. All right, some history. Back in 2004, I want to say, Ford wanted to bring back the Escort. Well, not specifically bring back a car like it. So they were like, hey, what should we name it? How about the Focus? They're like, okay, let's do that. So why the Focus? Why specifically that name? Not exactly sure, didn't really say, but they wanted to bring back something that will remind of the Escort, which we all know was one of the best cars Ford has ever made. Then back in 2006, they had a second generation. Then 2010, 2011, they redid it all with our current generation now. Now, is this thing just as good as an ST, even though it's, just base model? So I'm here to find out. Alright, check out the beautiful Ford Focus. I love the new design. Yes, the ones in Europe have that beautiful LED that I really like, but hey, at least we still got this one. I mean, look, it's beautiful. Love the fog lights, love the grille, good Ford badge, really nice sleek design. I've always been a big fan of the Ford. Beautiful custom wheels, of course. Obviously, there's nice 4 wheels, but if you're gonna get something like this, you're gonna want to put some custom wheels. That's just what I'm saying. Nice streamline, like this little side right here, beautiful. Now here's my favorite thing about the butt. Love these lights. These are one of my favorite things about this specific generation is those lights. They're beautiful, they're fast, and they just feel sporty. I mean, look at that. It extends all the way here. Why do they do that? Because they can. Makes the Ford Focus RS look sportier. It's just amazing. Pop the back under the Ford emblem. Pretty nice. Not the most amount of space, but hey, this is a hatchback. I do like this better than the sedan because, well, let's face it, this thing looks twice as good as the sedan. A little heavy to put down, but not bad. Very nice. Beautiful streamlined design. Man, this is probably one of the prettiest cars I've ever reviewed. And that's saying a lot, because I reviewed, let's say, a lot of pretty cars. Decepticon, oh no, it's going to transform. Is it going to destroy the world? I don't know. So yeah, let's pop the hood. Sorry about that, guys. He wasn't ready. Here is the beautiful naturally aspirated Ford 4-cylinder, making 170 horsepower. Now you may look it up and it says 160. This has been modified a little bit. It's got a custom intake, very nice for increased power by 10 horsepower from 160 to 170. So that's pretty crazy. 1.8 liter, 156 pound-feet of torque, which is which is not bad, pretty good. So yeah, let's sit in this beautiful car. You guys ready for this epic 4-cylinder Ford Focus action? Oh, hello. Sweet. All right, sweet. All right. Is it manual or power? All right. All right. To start this car, this is a manual. Let's see, I don't want to do this right. Nice key design, little weird, but it's nice. All right. All right. Hold on, guys, one sec. Sorry about guys, we had to make sure it's in neutral. But it is pretty nice design. This thing is freaking out, not sure why. But hey, pretty nice. Ooh, we got the Sting design. Got a nice little out. Alright, as always, gonna talk to you older and we're gonna find out what makes this 2012 so special. Alright, this car doesn't really have a lot to it because it's a base model, but I do like the design of it. I mean, look at this thing. Those sharp edges. Really nice, really sharp anglers. This car, obviously the RS is obviously more sporty, but this thing is crazy sporty. I mean, look at this. I feel like I'm in a spaceship. Now, I know the Lexus LC500 is a spaceship, but that was designed for that. This was designed to be an everyday car. And that's pretty cool. Got a sunroof. You guys gonna make me pop it, aren't you? Fine. Nice. Not much of a sunroof. So yeah, pretty nice. Let's see, you got Cyrus, CD. Kind of like the old Angler design. I know Mercedes AMG GTR has that as well, to where to represent a V, which is kind of nice. Really like the steering wheel, really nice, good feel. Good little gauges that tell you various things. Excuse me.
It only says 19 miles to the gallon right now because I recently reset it. It usually gets roughly 30.
Oh, that's not bad. Oh, yeah. Trip timer, odometer, average fuel, basic stuff. But I like this a little bit better than V4 Turbo because that car has these little old 1980s faded, and this has a nice string, which I really like. It's modern, even though it's 2012. It's pretty nice. Okay, guys, you know you want me. I know you want me to drive it, so here goes nothing. Time to drive the 5-speed Ford Focus 2012 base model. Okay, I'm gonna try not to stall this thing. I'll try. Okay. Oh, that's a little weird. Okay. Not first. Okay. Okay. I'm driving it! Ooh. Ooh, let's see how steering feels. Not bad. Ooh, this has got some get up. Ooh. Wow. She takes some getting used to, that's for sure. Oh, she's freaking out. Should I shift into the second?
Press the clutch down.
Second?
Might be fourth, but regardless, it's alright.
Alright. This car's not bad. Now, I don't recommend this manual for a beginner. Mainly because it's a little finicky. I was able to do it only because I'm used to manuals now. There's not a lot of give with the pedal. It's very simple. You can easily mash it and not realize it. Whereas other cars, you really have to mash it in order to really go. But not bad.
If you put it down in a second, you'll have more power.
Alright.
So press clutch. Clutch in.
Yep.
Oh, no. Go up. Hold up. Press clutch. Yep. Oh. Ooh. Press clutch. There you go.
Ooh, there we go. Very sporty. Ooh, I like the way this thing feels. The clutch is a little get used to, but it's not really that bad.
With the seats, it feels somewhat like a race car.
Yeah, it does. It really feels sporty. Oh, I love that grumble. Oh, this may be a 4-cylinder, but this thing acts like an animal. This is just as I guess raw power
here. Slow it down just a little bit. Slow it down. Press the clutch in.
Alright.
Put it in first. You don't have to do it so fast, but now you stop it.
Yeah.
Give it some gas. Go.
Wow.
Now,
Sorry about that.
oh, you're good.
What's our name's parking lot?
Yeah, you just go ahead and press the clutch in, go ahead and put it in second. You don't have to shift fast as long as your foot's on the clutch.
This is very easy to shift. The owner says a little finicky, but not that bad. I've driven way more finicky cars. We all remember the Prelude. That thing did not want me driving her. This car doesn't care. Okay, cares that my seatbelt's not on, but hey. Man, this thing is nice. Good steering, good power, I like the noise this makes. It's a very fun car to drive. Now, I wouldn't recommend getting the automatic, mainly because it's had some problems.
It has a lot of transmission issues with the clutch that the automatic transmission uses.
Yeah.
Usually goes out every 30,000 miles.
Yep. Whereas this manual, get a manual, you're fine.
Yeah.
It's like, what better car to learn a manual than this? Of course, there are better cars, but this is actually a pretty good car to practice manual. With this car, I recommend knowing what you're doing. Whereas the Challenger, it was so easy to get so much short to get it going. And it was really easy for me to really master the manual. This is not that bad. It's not expert hard as the Prelude, where it was the most finicky thing ever. But I still love that car. This car is not really made. This car is much easier to handle. And look at this. Look at this corner. Oh, I love this engine. Oh. I think I can get too addicted with this. I'll probably constantly floor it. Now, do you constantly floor this car?
More than I should, yes. I like the vroom vroom.
Yeah, me too. I love this little. My car does that, but it's more like a cheetah or more like a cat. This is more like a dog.
Yep.
It's like. So I mean, you might as well just let the engine do the talking.
Yeah, it's got a deep sound for a 4-cylinder.
Sorry about that.
You're good.
This is a really good power steering. Now this front-wheel drive, so it's much easier to handle than other cars. But this thing is ridiculous. Oh, is it time when you shift?
It does tell you when to shift, but I never listen to it.
It's kind of useful if you're learning to drive.
If you're learning, it is a great feature to have.
I know some cars don't tell you because, well, they're old or they just didn't put it. I've driven some manuals where they don't tell you, but you can easily figure it out.
Oh yeah.
I do like the Challenger's transmission, just the way it acts a little bit better, only because it wobbles when you're just idling or driving it, which I like and feel like a beast. This thing doesn't do that, but everything else is wobbling. And that noise, oh, I love this noise. If I drove this car every day, I would probably speed too much. Oh, I just love that. I love that engine. Oh. For a 4-cylinder, this thing sounds like a V6. Like one of those EcoBoost ones. It just goes to show you don't really need turbocharging or V6 to have fun or have a bad eye hail car. Now I'm not going to do too much performance stunts, and mainly 2 reasons. The manual and B, this thing goes pretty quick.
I'll do burnout for you.
Oh yeah. We'll have some more fun. Oh yeah. Pretty easy car. Ooh. I love the steering.
Steering's nice and tight. I like it.
It's so easy.
You can hit a curve going 50 miles an hour and be fine.
Yeah, that's what I love. This is just as good steering as my Corolla, which is insane because that's an S model and this is just a base model. I hear you.
It's relatively hard to find a standard shift base model.
Yeah.
It was tough for me to find it, but this is what I wanted.
Yeah.
I wasn't spending an extra 15 grand to buy an ST.
No. Never need it. With this car, unless you're tracking it, this is just enough. This gives you what you want, just enough fun. And plus, you got these all-night stuff. The clutch is really easy. It's really easy to shift through gears without stalling it.
Like I said, Jake, it's for sale.
Yeah, this car's for sale. You can buy this car for
$8,000.
That's a deal. For this car with all the crap you get, and does it come with all the stuff on it?
Oh yeah, but except for my fuzzy dice.
Oh yeah, for all the wheels and all that.
Yeah, it comes with all that.
Yeah, this is a steal. If I had the money, I'd buy it right now. But I don't because, well, Jake needs his project car. And I doubt my import friends would like if I bought an American car. But I don't care. I love it. I love my 85 Ford 250, and I love this Ford Focus. People say, oh, it's a bad car. Which one are you talking about? The manual or the automatic? Probably talking about the automatic. Because this manual is fun. Alright, we'll do one more rev. Oh. It's in second, right?
Yeah.
I love this car. I highly recommend this to anyone who can't afford an ST but still wants to have fun and doesn't want an import but wants an American car. Now, is this thing better than what American car can you get with this?
What do you mean?
What other American cars can you get like this?
Like this? My buddy actually, he bought a 2013 Dodge Dart.
Why the heck would you buy that?
It's got a little bit smaller motor, but it's got a turbo and it makes 5 more horsepower, and it's a 6-speed, not a 5-speed. And he spent $13,000 on it, as where I spent $9.
Yeah, this is a good deal. I'll still review the Dart, even though I like the Dart. It's just it's had a lot of issues. This has, but only with the automatic. Buy the manual. Just buy the manual, and you're golden. Plus, I really have a Ford. I'm a huge Ford guy. Now, did that make me biased? Maybe a little bit, because I like Ford that much. But I do recommend this to any Ford lover, Focus lover, anybody who just likes to go on back roads and wants a good truck car to drive. It's really good, reliable. Just don't buy this if you want it be better than the Corolla. Which I do love my Corolla, but it's more on reliable for those people who aren't really car enthusiasts. Where this car, it's more of a car enthusiast like me. Now my Corolla is an S model, which it makes it different than the regular Corolla, but it still kind of handles like a regular car. This car does not handle like a regular car at all. This thing knows what it is, it knows what it can do, and it knows what its other trims are.
I know you know the history behind it, but I think it was either 2010 or 2012. They started building these cars specifically to keep up with the the no speed limit, the Autobahn. Keep up with the European cars. And for it being a 4-cylinder with no turbo,
this thing is ridiculous.
It does pretty well.
Al, you have to review the turbocharged scene. Is the turbocharged is it really worth the extra money? But as of right now, I get this, put the turbo on it, you're good. Take some money.
The ST I think makes, is it 250 horsepower?
Yeah, 256.
And then the RS makes
300 plus.
Yeah, it's like 350. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And this car weighs, well, with just me in it, 3,000 pounds.
Jesus.
It's a light car.
Jesus. I can feel it's a very light car. It doesn't feel little like some other cars do, but it does feel very light.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, thanks so much to this amazing owner. You can give yourself a face cam for him.
No, thank you.
I highly recommend this car. This car is for sale. If you guys want to see more cars I'm reviewing, be sure to subscribe. Shout out this guy's page. He's selling it about $8,000, which is a steal. I mean, look what you get. You get a ridiculously fast car, and you're not paying $15,000 for it. Which I love this car. It's so much fun. All right, guys, we have to do one little rev. Then we'll do a burnout. Because why the heck not? What happened? Is you okay?
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay. Yeah, they got the fun.
Oh, yeah.
I love that grumble. Yep. Go for it. This car is stupid. Alright guys, watch out for your eardrums. Really go for it. Oh, it farts! Alright guys, time for a burnout. Alright, whenever you're ready, bro. This car is stupid! That car is stupid, guys. I mean... that was stupid! But I love it. Thanks so much to the owner. If you guys want to see more of my videos, be sure to subscribe. I look forward to seeing you guys next video. Now for the Honest Review! Hey, what's up guys? It's Honest Review. I really like this car. It's so fast. It's so stupid fast. And the reason why I kept saying stupid because it's stupid fast. So don't you guys thinking, oh, it's a dumb car. No, it's not. No. It doesn't need to be fast. It doesn't need to be sporty, but it is, and I love it. I love that so much. It's so much fun to drive. You guys have to drive this car. I mean, you really have to drive in order to really get the full effect of how amazing this car is. Now, the transmission was a little getting used to. It wasn't as hard as the Prelude or as easy as the Challenger, so it's about in the middle. I got going, I shipped over right. It does take some getting used to, whereas the Challenger, you could probably pick it up within a day. But this car, I do like it. My favorite features, like the style, the styling. I really like the way the styling of the interior. I think it's so angular looking, so aggressive with everything around it. Whereas the exterior it's nice. I see what they did. They saved all the exterior parts for the ST and the RS, but the interior is, God, that's amazing. I love the different air vents. I love all the buttons are in the middle. It's really nice. I really like the tail lights. Those are really cool. I know a lot of people like them butts, but this girl got some pretty nice roof. You know what I'm saying, bro, fellas? So, I really like this car. This car drives amazing. It's one of the not the fastest car I've driven, but it's one of the probably the most fun. This to me is as fun to drive as the Prelude and the Challenger and all that, but for different reasons. Would I buy this car? Heck yeah, I'd buy this car. If I had the money, I would buy it from right then and there because I love the car. Never think, oh Jake, don't you want to keep your import and all that? Well, it's not all about that. I'm all over. I don't really not just looking for, oh, it's a Ford, I obviously must buy it, or a Toyota must buy it. I really want to see is the car so good, even though it is a Toyota or anything. So yeah. I really like this car. Yes, it's a Ford, but I really like it. I highly recommend anyone should buy it. Forders quit selling them, so they're coming really, really hard to find. So if you see one on the street or not street, online, that's a good deal, buy it. Just be sure it's not the automatic. Now, here's why the automatic is bad. It's a dual clutch, and this is the first time Ford was doing this. So it failed, and I guess they didn't test it well, so that's why the clutches kept failing. So as long as you have the manual, you're good, that's mainly with people who buy these cars. It's a really fun car. It's really nice interior, nice technology. I really like all this, like I said, like the styling, like the different screens. It's for 2012. It's a really good car. Really modern feel, really fast feel. I'm just sad to say that Ford is quit making this car. I mean, it's an amazing car. Now, when I go to Europe, anytime we travel, and I'm going to try to get my hands on the brand new one that we didn't get. See, is it really worth? Are we really missing out on anything, or is it like, no, Europe, you can keep that. It's not for us, but yeah. I really like the car. You can really see this car is made for Europe. To me, it felt like driving an American car that with like American badge, but felt like an import. That's kind of how it feels like. Now, if you want something that feels really, really American, drive a Mustang or F-150. That is 100%. That's an American car. Not saying that this is not American, it's just people who make this car were probably different, were thinking about different things there. But the European market, not really the American so much. But still, I like the car. I love my imports. And this car feels a lot like not too much import. It still has its American style, but it does feel like, you do feel like an import feel while driving. But I do like the car. It's a good car to drive, and I highly recommend to anyone. I mean, anyone can drive this car. Okay, maybe not anyone. A baby probably couldn't. A pretty lady who doesn't know how to drive a manual probably couldn't. But if you can get used to it, and pretty much fun. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this honest review. Hope to see you guys next video. See you later.